All right. Wow. Can you believe it? Today is January 17th, 2025. And today we're looking at 1 Samuel chapter 7, verses 7 through 10. So let me encourage you, grab your Bible if you would, and let's look at these verses and get started. It says this: Now when the Philistines heard that the people of Israel had gathered at Mizpah, the lords of the Philistines went up against Israel. And when the people of Israel heard of it, they were afraid of the Philistines. And the people of Israel said to Samuel, "Do not cease to cry out to the Lord our God for us, that he may save us from the hand of the Philistines." And Samuel took a nursing lamb, and he offered it as a whole burnt offering to the Lord. And Samuel cried out to the Lord for Israel, and the Lord answered him. And as Samuel was offering up that burnt offering, the Philistines drew near to attack Israel. But the Lord thundered with a mighty sound that day against the Philistines, and threw them into confusion, and they were defeated before Israel. All right, let's take a look at this story, all right? As the Israelites gathered at Mizpah, the Philistines saw an opportunity to strike. I mean, they were likely perceiving Israel's gathering as a sign of weakness or even a sign of disunity. And when the Israelites heard that the Philistines were coming, fear gripped their hearts. Yet in the face of this fear, they turned to Samuel, asking him to intercede. Intercede on our behalf. And Samuel responded by offering a lamb as a burnt offering, which was meant to symbolize Israel's dependence on God's mercy and their dependence on God's deliverance. Now, while Samuel prayed and offered the sacrifice, God responded in a dramatic way. You see, as the Philistines advanced, the Lord thundered from the heavens, throwing the enemy into confusion and causing them to be defeated. And this miraculous victory was a clear reminder that it was not Israel's might that brought about their deliverance, but rather it was the power of God at work on their behalf. So the act of offering a sacrifice in conjunction with Samuel's faithfulness really did demonstrate the importance of depending on God in times of trial. Now, think about it. This passage is a powerful reminder that no matter how great our challenges may seem, victory belongs to the Lord. And the Israelites didn't rely on their own strength, but they relied on God's intervention. And similarly, when we face trials and threats, we are called to cry out to the Lord, trusting that he is able to deliver us in ways that exceed our understanding. And the victory Israel experienced, well, it wasn't because of their own effort, but it was because of God's faithfulness and his power. So let me ask you, all right? Are you facing a challenge or fear that feels overwhelming? See, rather than relying on your own resources, take this moment to bring your concern before the Lord. And like the Israelites, ask others to pray with you and trust in God's power to deliver you. Please remember, the victory is not in our own strength, but the victory is in God's mighty hand. So I hope this truth encourages you today as you trust him for whatever outcomes that you're struggling with. God bless you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.